Why are you scared?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Doki Literature Club.
She just got really shocked for no reason.
So if you examine the screen and you know anything about this game, you'll know why. Look at this poster.
Yeah. Looks like Sayori.
That's
Singing
Sayori.
herself.
Yep. So that's just there now.
Was that there the entire last episode too?
I don't think so because I've been looking for it. Because I know it pops up. Oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna leave in like the little bit at the beginning of this video because like, whew. Alright, well, I don't remember what happened last time.
We started our school day without Sayori.
Yes, we did.
Details of which are hazy.
Here's Monika. Let's go. Hi again, Tadashi. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Good man.
Well, I'm back at the literature club.
Great.
I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Everything is weird!
Already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Tadashi. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Ah!
Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Sorry, I forgot to hit the space bar.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Monika!
Why are they so large?
Why are they outing us? Everything's broken. Monika!
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga.
Monika! Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Yuri is huge.
Everything's also askew.
Yeah.
Everything's wrong.
I'm sorry, Tadashi. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Will you?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Should we snuggle read again?
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now.
You kind of succumbed to reading.
So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Sorry, the music in my ear going crazy and her just being so large is like,
Everything is wrong.
Wait.
It's hard to process.
I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president
Oh,
and
that's
all,
right. She's vice.
that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
Book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read.
Wow, deja vu.
And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is How's This Girl Accidentally Being So Cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
All right.
Thank God. I was starting to get a little barfy.
No.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club.
Why barfy? What made you feel barfy?
It was like turning and the music was weird and I was like,
You're overstimulated.
I get motion sickness, like, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Like, I get motion sickness. Do you get motion sickness at all?
Not really.
Okay, yeah, because I do on, like, car rides sometimes. Like,
The only time I've ever seriously experienced motion sickness, like I got off of a ride and I was like, oh, I don't feel okay suddenly.
like you hit
was-
solid ground and you're like,
Yeah, and it's
"Oh."
only ever happened once. It was at the state fair, so
Oh.
janky rides to begin with, and it was
Those-
like the
yeah.
zero gravity one, but it wasn't just the zero gravity on the inside. It was the one that like tilts up,
It
and
was
there's no lid to it.
Yeah.
Lid, ceiling, covering, but lid's the better word.
Yeah.
There's
Wait,
no
it
lid.
had no?
It had no lid.
Right, okay, I used to ride that all the time, yeah.
That's the only thing I've ever been on like that. I don't feel good now.
Oh, that one I'm usually fine with. I was
Look,
like,
one
oh.
locker in the corner where a body could be hidden.
You're correct. It's Monika's secret storage.
Yeah, for Sayori.
No. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance.
I just can't wait to read.
Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet.
For my manga. Ugh!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet.
Let me try that again. Ugh! Okay.
She seems to be annoyed by something. Clearly, she did it twice. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
I'm here for fun. Freaking Monika! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot.
That's the first, like, curse in this, isn't it?
It really is. It's a very strong one, too.
Yeah.
What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands.
Very true.
Seeing as this girl keeps a whole collection in the classroom, you'd think I would have assumed she understands. How'd you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point.
We did mutter it under our breath a few days ago.
Yeah. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga sticking amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. No, you know what the most irritating sight in the world is? The box set of Monk, where everything is set entirely the way it's supposed to be, except for the last tape in the box, where it's in reverse. It's like his picture at the bottom and the strip of color on the top, when everything else is reversed. His face at the top and the strip of color at the bottom.
They did that on
very
purpose.
ironic for an OCD detective.
They did that on purpose.
But oh my gosh, that's the most irritating thing to look at in the world.
That's such a jerk move.
It's
That's awesome.
so funny. But anyways, just needed to get that off my chest.
That's so funny. I know that feel.
That feel.
I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life.
Sounds cute.
That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
Or both. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
¿Por qué no los dos? She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Tadashi. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. Oh god, she's gonna make me read it.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
No! She shoves the book right into my hands.
Take this.
I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Clearly, myself, I would like to look at something like that. It's exceedingly moe. I don't know.
Mo?
Wow.
Don't just stand there.
Ooh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. I don't know why. I couldn't finish that word.
Closet.
My brain stopped halfway through the word.
Your brain is having glitches like a book.
It's rubbing off on me.
You're breaking down. Are you sure you're not glitching? It's just the game?
I don't know. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill.
Sorry.
I thought water came splashing out. It is 12:40 on a Saturday, my friends.
We are completely sober.
We are, but man, we're tired. So just bear with us.
It's been a long week leading to this Saturday. We're 4 episodes in.
She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. I said that already. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Uh-oh, wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
You're Japanese.
You
literally
clearly
always sit on the floor.
You clearly don't have the same back problems that Yuri does.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why is that?
You're Yuri.
Yeah. I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either.
Why, we're friends.
Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. Yeah, seeing as we almost made out before I was about to tell my best friend, wait, no, I love you. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice.
But you noticed.
I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Are you okay?
I am fine.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time.
You can't talk and read at the same time.
You can't talk and read.
No. Your brain is thinking and your mouth is saying, but your brain has to think what your mouth is going to say, so you can't look and read what you're thinking. Or see?
Unless you read out loud.
You cannot do it.
It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school.
Just like us.
Typical slice of life affair.
Perfect girls.
Kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
Listen, good characters do the whole thing. She's so cute!
Hi, Natsuki.
I love her.
Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well,
I would do this. I would totally do this.
you would stare at someone as they read?
Yep. I'd be like, I hope you like it. I'm sharing this with you.
That's a pure psycho move.
Look.
Watching somebody enjoy a movie is different than watching somebody read. Like, have you seen that GIF, whatever you want to say, of Jeremy Renner going? Because that's exactly what I imagine. Like somebody, me reading a book, Katie in the corner.
That is legitimately how I would be though. Well, the thing is, like, I will watch a movie 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
If that means that I'm watching it with someone new every time. Because I'm like, yes, I get to see how you liked it.
Again, different with a movie than a book. Watching somebody read a book would be so much more uncomfortable for the reader.
It would definitely be more uncomfortable. I wouldn't like, I'm weird, whatever. You're fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. Tadashi gets it! Natsuki got it first, so I like bonding with her over him, but I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not our tooth. Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Why are you showing me your little vampire tooth? I've seen it like 80 times already. I know you have a thing for sucking blood. Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Joke's on you, I don't have friends. Could you not rub it in? Jeez, I did not think that was my line, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face.
You should. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it.
Right?
I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
The part that you're a loser. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the crap out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room.
Poor Natsuki.
Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it?
Now you have me.
I mean, here I am, reading it.
Man of your dreams.
The savior of the literature club.
Under the windowsill, sitting with the girl, reading a manga.
About
bonding.
parfaits.
Yeah, parfait girls. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? In my company, how could a woman not?
So? Jeez, it's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. Flip the page. I read slow as a snail.
It's 'cause you're
Yuri
not
already
skilled.
told me this.
Yeah, he's not a skilled reader. Wow, a lot of silence just happened.
Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her.
I sleep!
It looks like she started to fall asleep.
So cute!
I no. Her hair is insane,
I
though.
love her hair.
Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey!
Woo!
Uh-oh.
Error 404.
Oh.
Oh, geez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here.
Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give...
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Tadashi. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her.
I just legitimately crash.
Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
Apparently so.
Okay.
Who do you want to go do first?
You good with Yuri?
Yeah!
Let's do Yuri.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Yeah, she's skilled. She can read things in like 0.5 seconds.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force
Oh
yourself.
my gosh.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Oof, she does not like it.
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Wow.
So it's that bad.
No.
Yeah,
Did I just raise my voice?
a little.
No!
I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands.
Oh, girl, you got some issues.
I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them.
Mm-hmm.
I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Deja vu.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Natsuki can be a little biased.
Stop ragging on Natsuki.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
You darn right.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
To Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Yeah.
Ghost under the light.
We remember
Tendrils,
this.
amber glow. Bathing, flickering, and flickering back. Great.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It's beautiful.
But it took you a long time to read.
It's because I'm not skilled.
Well, I just don't read script very often.
Right.
Often? I actually think your handwriting is pretty. I always say often.
Yeah,
So I'm just like-
tomato. It can go either way, right?
I know it can, but I was just like, that was weird.
That was out of character for me. I'm glitching.
Yeah. It's weird. I'm reading Yuri's lines like full sentences really well, and everything else I'm like,
It's
That's
a character choice.
A relief.
Yeah. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. See? What the heck?
Yuri's just more put together in
I
your brain.
guess, yeah.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it.
She blushed.
I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Like this piece of paper. Go ahead. Swallow it.
I don't know. Said digest.
I just...
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Tadashi.
Really? I must have totally missed the point. I'm thick as something, why didn't I?
I'm thick as a skull.
That's what I was gonna say!
I could hear it. We promise we're actually okay. It's just we played a scary game before this. We need to pull ourselves together.
Yeah, my adrenaline is still like pumping.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really.
Really?
Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
If you practice hard enough and long enough, you too can be the race car of your dreams. Ka-chow. That's the exact vibe that I just got from the end of her sentence.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
What Cars movie is that from?
It's from the first one.
It
He's
is
doing
the
a
first
Rusty's commercial because
Yeah.
Rusty's is his sponsor, and then he goes and he has to
okay.
talk to all of the old cars for Rusty's.
Yeah.
He's like, if you try hard enough and long enough, you too can look like me. Ka-chow.
Oh my
And
gosh.
It's so funny.
It sounded familiar, so I was like, it's not in the second or third, because I've never seen the second or third.
Yeah, they're not worth it.
Yeah.
The
I
first
saw the
one-
trailers and I was like, nah.
The second one's alright. The third one with Mater is funny.
I was gonna say, I like Mater, but...
No, the third one is the spy one, I think.
No, the
I
second
don't
one,
remember
second
how
one's
it
the spy one.
goes. The Mater one is funny. The other one was eh.
Let's talk to Natsuki.
Let's do it.
Hmm?
Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like.
Okay.
Let's right into it. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Oh my god. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place?
Yeah, what were we going to say?
I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems?
Yeah.
That's what I had in mind when writing this.
Oh.
I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours.
Oh.
Like Monika said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Yes, and it makes me angry.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. She's choking! I have to perform the Heimlich. Does anyone know?
You're so...
That was perfect.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you, you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that.
I'm sorry, I keep trying to take your lines.
I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Tit for tat.
I thrust my poem into his chest. You're fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, but people can try, but that's about it. The end.
And
Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I would not like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
That's true.
So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Yep. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Yeah.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I forgot to talk. I'm glad you learned something.
Don't worry, you're not glitching out like me.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last
Don't
comment.
humor me!
I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Hi, my name's Natsuki. I'm 14 and never learned how to read.
Monika! Hi, Tadashi.
Hey.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Don't be afraid to bring the things to my attention.
Do not be afraid. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Especially when she talks weird and says things like afeared. Especially like a pirate. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Yeah.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
We gotta.
Don't worry, Tadashi. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem.
I like it, Tadashi.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy.
Stop treating us like we're literally a pet.
Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know?
Hey.
Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side.
Nope.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
My rage is building. My rage is building so intensely. Can you feel it emanating?
Yes. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
I know, isn't it like...
I could kill her.
I like how you're mad at her and not at Natsuki's dad.
I am mad at both of them. I'm mad at the fact that Monika is probably the one killing the club members. Or at least talking them into doing it. I'm angry. I'm angry. I am angry with an E.
You are. Have we read this? I think we did.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Okay, go ahead. Hole in wall.
But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
Like a sword.
But mightier.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Beat poetry.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that.
You are the epiphany, my friend.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly.
I like you a lot.
Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
And we're dating.
Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated
I
on a
already know
specific
this
point.
tip. You already told
If
us.
you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
You told
Just
us
force
before
yourself
you
to get
told
something
Sayori to kill herself.
down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
Whatever.
So just move your hand and go with the flow.
Whatever.
That's my advice for today.
Good advice.
Thanks for listening.
You're welcome. I am appeasing this game by allowing you to still have lines.
You're so angry.
Hate her.
Phew. Guess that's everyone.
She's picking off my characters.
I
Soon
glanced-
it's gonna be just you, and I'll have nothing to do but react. And now the music is getting all wonky again, and I'm mad.
Oh, man. Glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
Natsuki thought it was great.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all.
We learned.
I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook.
A new way to get someone to kill themselves.
My eyes land
I'm
Yuri.
not cut out for literature club.
My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
Oh, we're gonna fight with no Sayori to calm it down?
As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
Guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Fire. Cute! Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Tadashi did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Tadashi liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Rage. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just... That's the wrong voice. Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Tadashi appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh! And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Tadashi started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
It's time to mob you! I forgot that was my line.
Uh-oh.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy jerk!
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
I disagree.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Oh, whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Tadashi hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me, as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Oh my gosh.
Tadashi, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
How'd I attract this in the first place? I don't know who's it, but whomever I pick will might think of highly of me. Who?
Natsuki. We have to pick Yuri? Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Hey, Tadashi.
You broke our game.
Why don't we step outside for a little bit?
Monika, you're breaking us down.
Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling.
Muffled screams in the background.
Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to get a little more assertive sometimes.
I think you're plenty assertive.
But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others.
Untrue.
You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine.
What?
I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
What?
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Oh.
She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
Ah, she's back!
She's back.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Tadashi, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow.
I don't think she will.
Completely.
Hmm.
Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika.
You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Tadashi. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you under a poem now.
What do you want?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Variance.
Inferno.
Inferno. Vibrant.
Fluffy.
Infinite.
Doki Doki. Almost always.
Uncontrollable.
Fireflies.
Contamination.
Rose. Yeah.
Oh!
Sugar.
Blanket.
Fun. Oh.
Tragedy.
Kawaii.
Okay. Disaster.
Cheeks.
Unrequited. God, she's still there! Oh my god!
That was a lot of an episode.
That was it. That's it. That's it. We're calling it. We're done.
That was a lot for an episode.
We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done with this episode. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, or even subscribe to the channel to see more and follow the series. This has been a lot. We're gonna end this episode here. So,
help me. Help me! This club really fell apart without Sayori.
Sayori was a balance. But we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!